Welcome. Happy Wednesday. How's everybody doing today? Hey, I got my notes. Sometimes people ask me, man, do you have everything in your head, in your mindset? Not always, man. You gotta write notes, and even if you have a good memory, always write notes. Always write everything that you need to write. I have so many notebooks that I stopped writing notes, and now I'm writing everything we need to write. Either it's in this little notebook or is it in all these different kind of notebooks that we have. But hey, welcome everybody. Welcome this Wednesday. Welcome. This is your boy, the real Jesus Ortiz, and my business partner Miguel Guzman. He's not here right now. He's working on a master plan. We are working on a master plan. But today, guys, that's why I got my notes. See, because I don't even know what is the title. I just know, guys, that if you haven't followed Panorama Brand Studio yet, and the description below and here as we're going live right now, I have all of my social media, all of our social media platforms, so you can follow us. And actually, I aggregated a new one, a group, a Facebook group that we are working on it, and that is called the Panorama Brand Studio Hub, the Panorama Brand Studio Hub. So it's on the description also. So go follow us there, because there we're gonna do a lot of free master classes, man. We That's why we're working on it, and we're gonna give you they're not even gonna be too long. We're just gonna give you the overall of all of the components, and I'm gonna do another little live on that page. But all the components, the camera, the mic, how do you move it this way, the audio, all of it. We're gonna give you the components of everything. But today I wanted to talk about, hey guys, today see what happens when you go live. That's fine. Even when you go live or you pre-record things, you have to be you. Feel yourself. Feel you. You gotta move the mic here and there and be like, okay, let me move it. Do I want to wear headphones? You don't need to. The headphones are for you to hear yourself. But that doesn't matter. We as Panorama Brand Studio, we're the ones that take care of that. We listen to you. We listen if the audio is right before we even start, and let you know that hey, we can hear you right. Everybody's perfect. Well, not perfect, but you know what I mean. The clarity of the sound, the clarity of how you're looking at me or us when we're doing a podcast or when we're doing video shorts, it's there. But today, as you can see in the title, we are talking about video shorts and video podcasts. But like I said, I didn't write it down, but it's here on my phone. So let me go here. I know that the title is "We Help You Build Your Influence Through Video Shorts and Video Podcasts." I added that. This is on our website. And our website, it says, "We help you build your influence through video, but through video shorts and video podcasts." And we do more than that, but right now, we're actually, me and Miguel and I strategize on pushing forward more of the video shorts, because that's what a lot of people are asking. Brands are asking, business owners or people just like yourself that you're watching me right now. They're like, well, Jesus, I don't really know what is a podcast. Or I do know. And this is where a lot of confusion goes when you do a podcast. It's audio podcast. As you know, oh, sorry about that. The audio podcast is just audio, not video. So I can sit down, put on the headphones, and talk about whatever I need to want to talk about, bring a guest, and still do whatever I'm going to do as a video podcast, but just audio. So a lot of people, when I mention, hey, let's do a podcast, a lot of people know that podcast is just audio. But you gotta know and tell people that you're doing video. Like us, we're doing video podcasts, yes. And when we're doing the production and everything of the podcast, the video podcast, we actually have the audio itself. I know if I can hear sounds and everything, that's okay. That's We're going live, and they're, I guess, on the other offices, they're moving around. And today I'm not in the studio A, I'm in studio C outside here in the main lobby. So hey, that's just going live. Let me get back to what I was saying. Yes, video shorts, video podcasts, audio podcasts. People get confused. We got to start educating us as Panorama Brand Studio. What is a video podcast? What is an audio podcast? Like I said, when we're producing the whole thing, everything is on. We're producing the video and we're producing the audio itself. So it's we're recording the audio. So we're getting extra audio, because when we're recording it, when we're using in the studio A, and we have a lot of we have everything set up right now. um the video is recording through what we have, the magic, the black magic. So it records the audio already, it already records the video. It gives us a lot of different ways on the video side. It gives us the cuts of all of the cameras and everything, and the audio also. But the we have the audio, the road podcaster, that this is it, this is what the Rode called. This mic right here, what I'm using, is called the Rode pod mic. And what we use, everything we use is Rode, and the audio is the Rode podcaster. That's the audio that we use, but we actually use the Zoom 6 also. That's what I'm using right now. See, all of these things that I'm saying right now, that's what is going to go in the Panorama Brand Studio Hub. And I don't really want to get a lot of into it, because that's why I built that page, and that's why I want to grow it. So if you haven't gone in there, go in and follow us in the Facebook group. That's where we're gonna put all of this, explaining masterclass and all of this. And like I said, in a little bit, I'm gonna go there. But today, I wanted to talk about video shorts and video podcasts. And I know that I cannot see the comments because I didn't put there. But if anybody puts comments when I'm done, I'm not gonna make this video long. And I always say that, but truthfully, I'm not gonna make it long. I would definitely go back and check out your your comments, and I will definitely get back to you guys. But today we're talking about video shorts. Why is it important to have video shorts? Why is it important to have a video podcast? It is important to have video shorts, the short form video content out there. Guess why? Because now everybody's feeding knowledge from social media. Now everybody's feeding to all of these videos that you see in everywhere, your TikTok, your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube short. And guess what? Some of them are 13 seconds, some of them are 5 seconds, some of them are 30 seconds, up to a minute. And we're feeding on it. And all of these videos, guess what you are? Whoever is that person doing that small short video, that video short, you're gonna grab something that you like. You're gonna grab something that we like. Whoa, I took something that I needed to learn today from that video that I saw today. A quick 20-second video. And everybody, I'll say myself, or Miguel, or you who's watching, and you're watching, and we watch the same video. Guess what? All of us three, we learned this from Andrea yesterday. Shout outs to Andrea. All of us three are gonna watch the same video, and guess what? We're not gonna get the same thing out of it. I'm gonna get something from there that I need, that I saw, that is gonna help my personal and my business. The same with other people. The same with the other two people. They're gonna see something that if they have a business, it's gonna help them on their personal and on their business, or just personal, or just something that they were going through that day, that they said, "Uh huh, I needed to hear that today." I needed to hear that today, and I'm thankful and grateful that that video just came out of nowhere while I was going on my phone, chuk chuk chuk, and you're like, hmm. And guess what? When you do that, guess what is that? That's they grab you, that attention, that video, that short, that first 3 seconds, they grab your attention, and you're like, holy crap. And then you watch the whole whatever 30 seconds to a minute of that video, and you learn something from that video. Those videos are very important, when not only because you can send them and have a call to action on that video. You can have a call to action to anything, to your website, to your group, to your products, to whatever it is. You can have a short little thing. Just tell them, hey, at the end of the video, at the beginning of the video, hey guys, don't forget to click on the link right here. Check out my new products line on my shorts, blah 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 blah. Or check out my website. Check out my website if you haven't checked it. There's my work there, my prices, blah, 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 blah. You do it from the beginning at the end, from the 15 seconds to 30 seconds. That's your call to action. And it's a numbers game. The people that are going to watch that video, they're going to go look at that. They're going to go look at your call to action. If they got interested, if not somehow, some way, but in that video that you did on those, whatever, 10 seconds all the way to a minute, that person, you intrigue them, they're gonna go and check it out. Trust me, I done it. I know you have done it. So it is very important, if you have a brand or you have a business out there, so you start pumping in like oil and gas, like a kid eats cake all day. Just joking. Pumping in constantly the short form video. And that's what Panorama Brand Studio right here, right now, at our studio. We create that for you. You come in here, you want to do it here in the studio C, studio A, studio B. We get a 15-minute strategy with you guys. The 15-minute strategy, and guess what? That 15-minute strategy is to know what are you going to talk about, because we don't want to just sit you down here. We learn our lesson to sit you down here and try to do 5, 10 shorts and stop and then go. We're gonna lose time. Time is very valuable. If you in that shorts that we're doing, it's up, it's 30 minutes. So you're gonna come in here, we're gonna have the 15-minute strategy. Either I mean, we're gonna talk about what you need to ask on your business, your personal brand, whatever it is that you're gonna talk about. We're gonna make sure that we talk in those 15 minutes and learn a little bit about you and what you got to bring to the table here. So when you come here and sit down and you just gonna roll and talk for 30 minutes, guess what? I'm gonna sit there, or there's Miguel with the other mic, and we're gonna ask the questions that you already come prepared here. So when we ask that, you can just talk for those 30 minutes. So out of those 30 minutes that we do, out of that, we take out shorts, 4 video shorts there that we can create them like you seen them on our pages, like you seen them in Panorama, in my personal pages on my Facebook, on my Instagram. We're gonna turn them out to be just simple, simple short, where we put the subtitles in it, those cool subtitles that you've seen them everywhere, guys, like that for you. And you can pump that in constantly, man, constantly, every day. That means if you really want to push out every day, but at least you're coming in here to Panorama Brand Studio to do those shorts right here at Studio A, Studio B, Studio C for a phenomenal price that is $200. You get $200. You sit down or stand up like I am. 30 minutes. We ask you the questions, but you already come prepared with the questions that you want to ask. And you go, and trust me, we already did it with, shout out to my boy Ryan, and we're about to do it with Andrea also. We asked the questions. He did a 35 minute. He did more than 30 minutes, but we figure out 30 minutes is enough. And we come, if you come prepared, well, you're gonna come prepared. You sit down, we ask you the questions because we got a time. 30 minutes are done, you're out. We'll make the shorts right in there, and you're good to go. And we're gonna know now because we ask you the questions. Okay, these 4 shorts are very important. Cut them 15, 30 seconds a minute. Boom, put the captions on the short and send them to you. And now, if you want to keep, you're like, hey, Jesus, I want the full 30 minutes also. Well, that's an additional price. Yes, we'll give it to you. That's going to be an additional price for 100. Well, Jesus, I want to add more shorts. I think I can add another 2, 3, 4 shorts. Well, that will be an additional 45. So you want the 30 minutes, you take it here. We send it to you through we transfer Google Drive and an additional 30 minutes. You want another, adding another short, the addition for that is $45. So that's up to you. But the price that you come and pay, it's 200 bucks, man. Come on, man. I'm putting myself in the position that if I'm coming in here, if it's Miguel, somebody else, Miguel telling me and selling me under $200, I would do it. You know why? Because I want to learn. I want to get my feet wet. If I'm somebody like you, and I'm not afraid of being on the camera, but I just don't know what to say to make my short. That's why we have the 15-minute strategy to give you pinpoints to help you out, because those 15 minutes is valuable. We're not gonna be like, "Oh, la, 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 la." No, 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 no. Those 15 minutes are valuable for you, for us, to make sure that when we're done in those 15 minutes, that we're gonna know what is the day that you're coming. We already built the calendar, so there's the time for the calendar. Click that time, and boom, we already know that you come in at that time. You be here 10 minutes early. You sit down in here and do your 4 shorts. And guess what? And you want to bring in different shirts, so you can all of the 4 different short. No, no, never mind. That's something else. For Forget about that. Yes, you can do that, but that will be for something else, because you're already sitting here for the 30 minutes. So you come in, sit down, stand up like I am, ask the questions, Miguel or myself, and then we roll. 30 minutes done, and we get that product for you, the 4 shorts for you, and that's it for 200 bucks. So you can start getting your feet wet and putting that on your social media, man. All of that on your reels. I mean, the word reels can you can use it for everything. Short form video content, video shorts. You put it out there, man, and you're gonna see if that video worked. This is where a lot of people, even ourselves, we did one video. Damn, that video only had 45 views. What happened? What did we did wrong? The video was fantastic. The audio was fantastic. The video was fantastic. Everything was good. What did I say wrong that it didn't work? That's fine. You gotta play around when you do these videos. You gotta play around when you start seeing like, oh, holy shit, 12,000. I'm just giving you numbers, and then you do another one like 3,000, then that's what works. Then that's where you stick. And that's where we'll create for you more of those kind of shorts so you can have more views. Not only have more views, but now you can create your own audience. Because guess what? Remember at the beginning when I said, when you're looking at other shorts, they are doing those shorts so they can have new audience for what they are doing, for whatever they are talking, helping you about marriage. They're selling a product or a service there, or helping you about whatever it is. It's just an example. The same way goes to you. Whether you do doing real estate, if you're selling something, you intriguing somebody in those first 3 5 seconds, they're gonna start following you. And then, like I said, you do and you do the call of action, people are gonna go look at that. And it's a numbers game. It's a long-term game with the shorts. Because now from this is where it goes to the video podcast. Because the video podcast can be long. It can be 15 minutes, 20 minutes to an hour, even 4 hours. If you've seen Joe Rogan, you can go all up to 4 hours. But guess what, man? If you can actually, if we educate you on what it really is important to have a podcast, just as it is important to have the shorts, just the shorts, because guess what? Out of that podcast, 15, 20, 30 minutes, you name it, we can actually cut the pieces of that hour podcast, a 30-minute podcast, and you can have, man, up to 8 to 10 shorts from that podcast. Isn't that cool? Because if you create your own podcast show, guess what? You're gonna have so many shorts. But that's an additional thing. If you want to do the big packet with us, that premium packet where you really do want 8 to 10, shorts out of that podcast, we can do that for you. But right now, we're looking at the market in Houston and see what other people can afford, the businesses and the brands. And Miguel and I sat down and we actually found the price. And the price is 750 a month, but it's a contract. It's a 6-month contract. Let me put this over here. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can. I don't need this anymore right now. Hold on. Boom. Let's go. Did you hear that right? $750 a month. It's a contract for 6 months. And out of those 6 months, this is what you're gonna get. This is you're gonna have the professional studio right here. It's gonna be on Studio A. The 3 cameras, everything, the audio, everything in there. Out of those 4 podcasts, that's your show. That's your show. We're gonna strategize that. Like I said, just 15 minutes. Strategize that with you if you don't know yet. Because if you know and you what you want to know about, and you already know about video podcasts, then we don't need to strategize. We just need to remind you what it is that we do. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. But come on, man, 750 a month. It's a 6-month contract. I get to do 4 podcasts, and out of those 4 podcasts, we get 1 short out of those podcasts. You yourself, when you're done and you see, we send you the raw podcast. You're like, boom, I like this part of the video. What I said, you send that to us. Automatically, we do the subtitles, a simple podcast, a simple short, boom, and send it back to you. But guess what? Now you have a show that you're putting it on YouTube, or you want to put it on both. You want to get an audience on your Facebook, and you want to get an audience on YouTube. Whatever you want to upload, that's perfectly fine. But we always tell people, hey, your show, put it on Facebook. I mean, put it on YouTube. That's it. Your long form show, the video podcast, make sure that it's on YouTube, because all of the shorts that you have, I know it's only 1, but like I said, you want to add more out of that, we can do that. But that's gonna be extra. But that's gonna help you grow on that side of the long-term video podcast. And it's important because people love that. Don't get me wrong. There's people that love shorts and that's it, just short form content. And there's people that love long term content. That's like video podcast, and they'll go watch the whole hour or the 30 minutes. So don't get disappointed when people tell you, oh, there's not people watching the whole 30 minutes. There's not people watching the whole 4 hours. Trust me, there are people watching the whole hour. There's a market and a niche for everybody. Trust me on that. So out of that, so you can play around with. You don't want to build your brand and your business without not having any content. It's okay. I know there's people out there that they are killing it in the game, but they don't have no content. Kudos to them because I know some people that they don't, but they know that they want to start. They know that that this social media game, social media gang in here in 5 years, plus what is going on with the AI and everything, is gonna take a turn that you gonna want to have that part of your business in social media, and the other part that you were already making it happen without social media, you want to have that also. So it's very important for you to have content out there to put feet put your feet wet and start and be like, all right, Jesus, I want to start with your shorts. It's $200. That's good. And you get 4 shorts. Come on, let's go. You know what, Jesus? Man, I'm ready to start my content I'm ready to start my podcast show. Let me sign the 6 month contract for 750. I get 4 episodes and get what? I didn't even mention this. We'll sit down in the strategy call and we make sure that you choose the day that is for you. So you're gonna choose one day as an example. I want my podcast show and I want to do it Mondays at 3 p.m. And since it's 30 minutes, we're gonna use 2 days out of the month. So those 2 days, when you come in, we knocked out 2 podcasts because it's a whole hour. So we can stop, at the 30 minute. We finish that first one. We'll start again with the second one and let's roll. And we got it on that same day. Or because I was thinking out loud right now that not everybody's gonna be able to do that 2 podcasts, 30 minutes back to back. Some people would, some people won't. So the same day that, like I said, Jesus wants to do the podcast on Monday at 3 p.m. So guess what? I have a guest Monday, and Monday. The 4 Mondays out of the month. So I will come in, sit down with my guests, and we'll talk about it. It's up to 4 guests. And we'll talk about what we're gonna be talking about that day. Because I understand that whoa, I just went blank. I understand that some people sorry about that. When you go live, sometimes you go blank. Sometimes people weren't able to do that. Like I said, some people are able to do that. Come in, they don't have a guest, so they can blow out those 2 days. Come in, do the show, change the shirt for the next one. Let's go. The next Monday, they do the other two. Boom, let's go. But like I said, if you can, that's fine. That's why you have 30 minutes Monday, the next Monday, another 30 minutes. That's 2 episodes. The next 3 episodes, the next 4 episodes. But on that same day and at the same time. So Monday at 3, from 3 to 2:30. There's no wasting time. There's no buts in that. You come in, you're prepared because we got the setup already ready. Sit down, you're good to go. You got your waters. We press record and you go. The timer is there. And we make sure that even if you're not using the timer, right there 5 minutes before, we let you know. So you got 30 minutes because we know that we got somebody else coming in to do another 30-minute podcast and we don't want to waste time. Time is valuable for you as for us. We are a legit business. So we're making time is valuable. So we don't want to pass that time. It's 30 minutes, it's 30 minutes. That's why we make sure we make that package so affordable. 750 because I know, like I said, oh damn, Jesus, because I know if you are one of those persons that you really do want that whole hour, and you want 8 to 10 pieces of shorts, we can do that. But it's not gonna be 750. But it's gonna be a 6 month contract also. But it's gonna be the priciest one. But guess what? Now you got more. Like I said, now you got a machine, because now you got 4 podcasts, but you're taking out either 4 shorts or 8 or 10. If we find the juices, because we just don't want to grab so many. But like I said, out of that whole 30 minutes or hour, because you want that whole hour, you don't want to stop at the 30 minutes. We can actually get 5 or 8 top. Imagine 8, 5, 8, 5, 8. You mix it up. You got a lot of content out there to put out there on your social media, on your brand, on your business to grow. And it's a show. So it's month by month by month by month. The 6 month finishes. Let's sign up again. And the prices might go up because inflation or whatever is going on. The prices are never stay steady. But I know that we have in mind to have something that you seen that commercial, right, guys? There's a commercial for cable network. I forgot what it's called. Um, let me fix the mic. What's it called? What's it called? It's a cable network, but they come in and said, "Hey, we're giving you this price, and it's not gonna change for 2 years, but you gotta sign the contract for 2 years." So we want to get into that moment and point that you trust us and that we are educating you that this not a game, this is a legit business, and that content takes time. It's a long term game. Did you hear that? Content takes time. It's a long term game, and it's a marketing tool for you. You already used it in marketing. You are just adding marketing. It is for the shorts, either is for the video podcast. You can write this off when you do your taxes because it's another marketing tool that you're using, but it's a long term. So this is something that we're pushing the 6 months, and good that we're signing deals on that. But sooner here or later, we do want to close that you out after those 6 months. That's why we're doing 6 months, and sit you back down before the 6 month contract. Like, how do you feel? You like it? How's the work? The work being good? Because on your side, you got to push the ads and all of that. Sooner or later, here we're going to partner up with somebody that we can do all of that. But for right now, we're giving you the product. So you got to take that product and find somebody to run ads for that, or that know how to run ads and upload it for you for right now. But sooner or later, we're gonna do something that we're working on it. But that's the point that, like I'm saying, we're gonna sit down. We're gonna make sure that you feel great. That, hey, Jesus, we don't want to move to no other podcast studio. We love it here. Our audience, we grow at 6 months. We grow audience, and they love the studio, and they love the studio, the set that we are, and they're getting a lot of attention. Not only that, but because of the message. That's what we want to hear, and that's when we're gonna be like, all right, guys, I don't want to sign with you another 6 month contract, because as you already know and you understand that this is a long term. I'm giving you, y'all better write this stuff down. I understand that this is a long term content game. So we're not pushing you to do this, but would you like to sign in for 2 years for the same price? Boom. You can do it on any, not only on the podcast, but you can do it on anything. Um, and I was just giving you an example because I already know that you want to have more content, so we can make another product for you that we can add maybe a couple of more shorts, and maybe if you wanted to add that podcast to be a little bit added here, then it'll move from 750 to what, 1,000 something, but for 2 years. But that price is gonna stay for those 2 years. It ain't gonna move. It ain't gonna move. Things happen. You just gotta make sure that you keep yourself consistently for those 2 years, and we do it. And that's something that it's thinking out loud, but I'm letting you know, and because that's how you gotta work. Because imagine you having quality content, quality clients, and you might have 10 quality clients that all of them sign for the 6 month contract. But at the end, it's a numbers game. Maybe 4 out of those sign up with you for the 2 years, and they're paying that other price that you put, and the other ones just sign up again the 6 month. with the same price, or they just added maybe a couple of shorts that maybe it went up another 150 or 200. So now they're paying 800. And that's when you close a deal and like, hey, you're already paying 850. So why you not get this deal that is for 2 years and it's, three or $400 more, but you're gonna receive this and more. Boom, just sign that one. You're gonna save some money through the 2 years. But if you wanna, we're not pushing you. We're just letting you know. But if you want to sign this, just keep on signing the same one, and we're cool because you feel comfortable and you feel right here with Panorama Brand Studio, and we're growing as a family, as partnership, as togetherness, and your brand is growing. Our brand is growing. People are gonna know us more, and we get more clients, and everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. It's crazy, right? It's crazy to know, but that's how the game works. In every aspect of business, you gotta play around with your prices. That's the toughest in all businesses. You wanna it's us. We're going through that. Not at the moment right now because we actually changed the prices, like I said. But every single business, guys, yourself, myself, we start putting, charging. We want to charge because we know our value because we're then it's not the beginning. We not just started. We've been doing it for years. But as a partnership with me and Miguel, been in business, we've been here what 6, 7, 8, about 7 months. 6 April, 6 May, June. It's gonna be 7 months. Right, 6, 7. Um, but it's 7 months here together as a new company, Panorama Brand Studio. But we have a lot of experience together with what we've been learning from each other outside when we were together. So, but it's gonna happen to you. You're gonna reach to a point that you go nuts and nobody's closing the deal because I'm charging too much. What do I do? That you gotta see the market. What does the market want? What does that brand want? What does that business want? You gotta do your work. You gotta do your diligence work and find out the numbers. And if you see that one worked, and then the next one, and then you are promoting it and letting, like I'm doing it now, going live and letting people know about it, and I'm seeing that. Trust me, I'm seeing that right now. Promoting the $200 video shorts, people like that. People can afford that. Signing the 750 a contract for, excuse me, for 6 months. People are liking that because they can afford that. But when we were throwing the other prices that we still have that we're not gonna take away, because like I said, people want to add this or you wanted this, then we go back to the other price because that's what we were given. But this price right here is like the entry for Panorama Brand Studio to what more that we can do for you guys. And this entry right now, like I said, not only I but Miguel are seeing this by us promoting and letting people know about it. People are saying, "Whoa, this is fair. I like it. I'll sign 600, a 6 month contract for 750. Let's go." And we saw it. So now, and this is just the beginning. We just recently saw it. So now that's why we're pushing this out, and we're gonna keep on pushing it on your face. uh, and any questions that you have, let me know. Let us know. Panorama. Send me a DM to Panorama. Send me a DM through the Rio Jesus Ortiz, or send a DM to Miguel Guzman. Send us a DM. We're gonna see it and we're gonna answer. You want to get on a Zoom call? You have more questions? Blah blah blah. Let's go. It's short Zoom call, 10, 15 minutes, because time is so valuable for you as for ourselves. And we make sure that you get all your questions answered, your doubts, and this and that. Just like Miguel and I have doubts for other things. I mean, we're playing around with AI and learning new things. And we adding not only for the video shorts, the 200, and then the video podcast for 750 a month for 6 month contract. And we're gonna add the education part here. Like that's where the Panorama Brand Studio Hub comes in, because that's where we're gonna do the masterclass, free masterclass, and from there we're gonna do an intense boot camp here. So you're gonna be able to come here and stand up where I am standing, and feel the mic like I'm doing, and be like, damn, this is how it is. Like I'm looking at the camera and saying, what's up, man? And you just gotta be you. You just gotta be you. When you're going live, There's nothing that is being edited. You going live, it's done, it's already on my page. When it's done, I'm done. It's already on my pages. The only thing I can do from the live streaming is go back, record my local recording, get it, and I can turn my own shorts for whatever I said that was really important. Boom, 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 and push them out there because that's what we do. We are Panorama Brand Studio. We gotta grow as our own business, so we gotta push out our service is out there for you guys. And that was some of the things that we weren't doing too much. We were giving a lot of video uh shorts, but giving you shorts of motivation, inspiration, and now we're gonna give you shorts of like still all of that, but giving you a little bit of value of what we do, what Panorama Brand Studio is, or what we're doing, or you want to come and see the studio and give you a little tour, let us know. Don't be afraid about it. Let's go. Woo! And I said I wasn't gonna take that much time. I cannot see how long I've been on right now live. But guys, any questions, any comments, send me a DM through Panorama Brand Studio, or like I said, through all of our social media. Don't forget to follow our social media platforms. It's on the description. Don't forget to follow the Facebook group where we're gonna start doing the free master classes of podcasting, the power of podcasting. And then we're gonna become a boot camp where you're gonna come in here, groups, gonna have a 10, 15 groups, but that's not free. That's gonna be out of your pocket of an investment. But hey, that's only the people that want to grow more with podcasts, and that they don't want to come in and use the studio, and they might, but these are the people that want to learn and everything, the components, and see them live, how they work, so they can take, when they're done with that boot camp, they're gonna have a list from us of everything, camera, lights, everything, from the affordable all the way to the expensive one, and to see how you yourself want to start with. You can start with your phone, and we just have a little gadgets, and here sooner or later I'm gonna buy the stuff that we need. Right now I'm using the camera, Sony camera. We all have Sony and Canon, but there's a thing that you can buy from Amazon. In the same way, I'm gonna use this mic, and I'm gonna make sure I buy it this weekend so I can do it. And the same audio thing, and just connect my phone there with the same light, looking at me and using the same mic, but no, the camera is gonna be a phone. So you can do that. You already have a phone. So you'll be able to, the only things you're gonna have to buy will be a mic, but you can buy an expensive mic that works, and we know that. We just send you that the mic that you can buy for now that is affordable. But the audio thing, the one that we have over here is, yes, it's about, I forgot, $500, the Zoom 6. But there's other tiny ones that are, I think, 150, that is up to just two mics. So you can buy that. See, something from 500 to 150. That's good. I think they even have one that is $80 just for one, that you can connect one mic. So if you wanted to have a guest, you can. It's just one mic and that. But the other one has up two. And this one, the Zoom 6, has up to four. So don't forget to follow us, and any questions, any doubts, anything. Like I said, we're pushing the video shorts, and it's $200 for the shorts. It's 30 minutes. Out of those 30 minutes, you get 4 simple shorts, and we send them to you with the captions and subtitles. Come on. And if you want to add, like I said, add more shorts, that's 45 extra. You want to have that 30-minute, the whole 30-minute thing is we give it to you, we send it to you, but that's for an additional $100. And we have all of these other add-ons, but that's up to you. But for right now, the 200, that's what it is. 4 shorts. 4 shorts. It's not a podcast. It's 4 shorts, but you coming in here, and it's the strategy. The strategy, the questions, what we're gonna ask to you, that you're gonna come already prepared from the 15-minute strategy. And here you got 30 minutes, no time to waste. Let's go. And on the other side, the video podcast. Come on, you start your own freaking podcast show, your own little network, your own little podcast show, because us, the Panorama Brand Studio, we are that network. Panorama Brand Studio is the network, but we can create those shows, and we can have you under Panorama Brand Studio. As we grow, we are channel 26. It's just an example. We are channel 13. We are channel 2. We are channel 11. We are the network. So we can actually have you, as we grow, we can actually have you as TV, put you on there, like through Panorama. Oh, this is the Mike Stallone show at 3 o'clock. Boom, and we put you in there. Oh, now we have the cooking show. Boom, and we put your butt through Panorama, but you still paying Panorama. This is gonna turn out to be something like that. I still don't see the big vision, but that's where it's going. And that's amazing. And the education part too. But thank you very much, guys. And any question again for the video, because I'm about to start singing right now. Let's go. Let's go. One, two, three. Just joking. I'm not gonna sing for you. But any questions, any doubts, anything, please send us a DM. Please send us a question. Ask us any questions that you need to ask about the video shorts, about the video podcast. The prices I already told you, they're there, and we're gonna start pushing out more. I'm telling you that, so you can come to us. And if you have anybody that send it to us, refer it to us. Boom, let's go. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. Panorama Brand Studios here, and it's staying. And man, I'm just happy and blessed that we have this amazing, outstanding office studio, and that I have an amazing, outstanding business partner, Miguel Guzman. And thank you very much. And I see you next time on Panorama Brand. This is not a podcast, so I know that we do have Panorama Brand Studio podcast, but these are just me going live and promoting on what we're doing, or we're just doing like a TED talk and talk about something and motivate for 30 minutes, whatever. But this is it right now when I'm doing it here live. But I can do it pre-recorded also. Either way, we're pushing it out there so y'all can know who we are, who's Panorama Brand Studio, who is behind Panorama Brand Studio, the real Jesus Ortiz, Miguel Guzman. Let's go. We're here for you. Let's go. Any questions, any doubts, anything, follow us on our social media platforms are in the description. Amen. Peace out.